In this video, we would like to show you how to use the tack points of a paint protection film pattern. The reason we have tack points, or roadmap as some people call it, is so that you install the pattern in a similar fashion as the designer intended it to be. So when they design a pattern, they factor in certain amounts of stretch and the way a pattern hooks up so that when you stretch it and pull it and install it, you get the best install that you can. So we're going to move forward and show you how this particular pattern was meant to be done. All right, so let's come on over here and do this pattern using our tack points, just to kind of give everybody an idea of how that works. Loosen this pattern up a little bit. All right, so we're going to come on over here. The tack points begin on the passenger side, and they show tack point number 1 here, number 2 here, and number 3 in the center. And then we'll move to the other side, which this pattern is meant to be installed edge to edge, or as a lot of installers call it, coast to coast. So we're going to be on our passenger side. Got our lineup point right here. I'm going to kind of get that down. I have my solution mixed a little on the lean side so it sticks pretty fast. There's my tack point number 1. Back in the back, I'm going to get over to my edge. Give myself a little squeegee right here. That's tack point number 2. And then number 3 is just making sure we're good to the edge and just finishing out this side, making sure it's aligned properly. As you can see, when we do this, the fingers come right out. Everything lays nice and flat. Now we're going to move over to side number 2. As you can see, we do have a pretty nice gap here, which helps us to install our pattern by stretching. Gets most of the fingers out, and our tack point number 4 is here, number 5 is in the back, number 6 is here. Just a repeat of the other side on this side. So our point, lining that up, this and this, same as the other side. Locked in place. And then let's move to point number 5, which is opposite of number 3 on the other side. Bring our edge over nicely, lock it in place, and then just proceed to finish out the middle area. You can see that pulled the pattern pretty flat. We got a nice little stretch over our ridge there. So we're going to come to the next point of install, which number 7, our tack point is in the middle. We're going to do number 8 here and number 9 here. And this will allow us a couple of exit areas. I like for my water to come out the front. So I'll pull back to make sure my gap is good. I'm just going to lock that right there. Come over here and lock me an area right here. This is just ensuring I have a nice even gap across the front. That looks good. So I'm going to bring my water over the edges. I just like bringing everything to the middle. Makes for a nice smooth install. Kind of like to wipe my edges off a little so water doesn't run under my freshly installed paint protection film. Now I'll just finish out the other side. As you can see, our pattern stretched out nice and flat, installed the way it was meant to be installed. And it's actually, when you do it the way it is meant and designed to be, it becomes a very easy install. Nothing too hard about it. The pattern should lay fairly flat. Shouldn't give you too much problem. Should always be enough stretch factored in to allow the pattern to pull the fingers out. And there you go.